18. A student uses this diagram to understand the parts of a fish. The student then uses an identification key to classify different types of fish. Identification key. Based on the key, which of these fish is most likely a bluegill? The weather map shows air pressure in millibars. Which set of conditions best describes the weather at the area of lowest air pressure? A. Bright sun with no wind. B. Partly cloudy with no wind. C. Mostly sunny with light winds. Or D. Overcast skies with strong winds. A diagram of the electromagnetic spectrum is shown. Earth's atmosphere blocks short wavelengths of the electromagnetic spectrum. Which telescopes must be placed in orbit around Earth in order to observe short wavelength radiation? F. Gamma ray telescopes. B. Visible light telescopes. H. Infrared telescopes. Or J. Radio telescopes. 21. A tiger cub has a pattern of stripes on its fur that is similar to that of its parents. Where are the instructions stored that provide information for a tiger's fur pattern? A. In cytoplasm inside cells. B. On genes with chromosomes. C. On the cell membrane. Or D. In the mitochondria. 22. The mass of an unidentified rock is 15.5 grams. Students determine the volume of the rock by placing the rock in a cylinder with water. The students calculate the density of the rock. They determine the identity of the rock based on the density ranges in the table. The students most likely have which type of rock? F. Coal. G. Dolomite. H. Peridotite. Or J. Sandstone. 23. A student observes several species of plants growing in a drainage ditch. Some species have short roots while others have long roots. During periods of heavy rain, the ditch fills with fast-moving water. Which uproots more plants that have short roots than long roots? Which short-term effect will most likely result from a year with more heavy rain than normal? A. Most plants in the ditch will be plants with long roots. B. Most plants in the ditch will be plants with short roots. C. There will be no change in the numbers of plants with long roots and short roots. Or D. There will be an equal number of plants in the ditch with long roots and short roots. 24. A student viewed the moon. A student viewed the moon through binoculars 1 week after a new moon. Which image shows the phase of the moon that the student observed? (25) The distance a toy car travels over time is shown in the graph. Which table shows the average speed of the toy car at different time intervals? So you've got motion of a toy car. 26. The blades of a wind turbine are at rest until the movement of the air causes the blades to spin. Which energy transformation happens when the blades are spinning as shown? F. Electrical to mechanical. G. Chemical to electrical. H. Mechanical to electrical. Or J. Chemical to mechanical.